Oh, no, really. Yeah, we've made it perfectly clear. They can make their little lists of comments and things they find concerning. I know, I've seen their lists. The recent one is hilarious. And how they continue to do this and ignore the abuse happening here with our children is what's disgusting and disturbing. Pathetic. This is so fucking disgusting and disturbing, and it has been for years. So, yeah, we've made it perfectly clear we're nonviolent. We don't even expect anyone to smack them on the wrists. We're desperately trying to get people to acknowledge reality and the facts and concerns and what's been happening here and how these punks have been getting away with it. That's exactly what we're trying to do. And yeah, we get a lot of outside threats. People all the time. And as you can see, people right from the same forces and loops. Similar to the one, remember the private investigator who shot himself? And he was trying to tell people the truth, concerned about the drug trafficking and some of the marketers targeting people. Yeah, and he wasn't on board with them. Yeah, they wanted to protect the sick sluts and drug addicts, and he was saying, yeah, that's not right. And this retard you guys are trying to target, yeah, I think you got your stories mixed up. But they wanted to believe the lies and bullshit because it got them in the door. It gets them funding, reasons for investigation. It's sick and pathetic. And he wound up shooting himself with the games those people were playing. They've moved away or they're dead. Yeah, they don't live around here. You see some of them on the radio sometimes. You see them, you know? Right. So hopefully the proper authorities do what they're supposed to do to help these children. People threaten to blow these things up all the time. People are gonna fucking get hit in the head with some boards and not get the fuck up, you sick punks. It's exactly what they say. And then they do it. They get away with it all the time. They got an old lady with a nailed board. Yeah, they can get punks to do things pretty easily. They just promote certain things that are cool, throwing rocks, burning Bibles. If they think they can get attention and profit from it on those trafficking and traveling bands of idiots, then they'll do it. And as you can see, they've done it multiple times. Yeah, we don't know. We try to prevent that. We try to bring awareness to prevent those things from happening because we know that's what they do. And they get those people going and doing things all the time for them. Flying into buildings, driving through crowds. Right, and it's hard to make the connections sometimes, right? Because a lot of times they get random ones, right? Oh, that was just a fan. We didn't even know them, huh? Yeah, they must have just been a fan in the crowd and doing a solid for the team. Thanks, stranger. Yeah, you're probably going to get locked up in prison for that. What an idiot, but thanks. Right. So when you understand that these things happen and have been happening for years, when are you going to wake up and acknowledge the facts and concerns and help these children that are in the hands of these sick punks? My name is Mary. We're at the Augusta Governor John Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles. These are facts. And how these punks have been getting away with it for years is what needs to be addressed. A lot of people are figuring that out. Like, oh, people are just stupid. Oh, they're coddling each other's childish beliefs. Oh, they're protecting their drug buddies. Oh, they're getting the Karens and the non-vaxxers and overstepping their grounds. Oh, wow. Yeah, no shit. When are people going to speak up for the kids in the hands of these fucking pedos? Huh? You fucking nasty people. Oh, it fucking pisses us off, all right. It helps us to regulate our emotions. Thank you. You gotta find something, you know? Something to make you cry. Huh? Produce some anger. Need something to excite you. Something interesting. You want to laugh, cry, get angry. How does one have a good orgasm? You got to put yourself in a certain state of mind. I mean, can you be thinking about certain things and still get off? Some can. Some have a very powerful mind. And to each your own, though, right? Right. I mean, it's hard. Like, can you just laugh? Like, but But to actually get like the chemical release, they say the act of smiling, simply smiling. So yes, that does release some chemicals, but an actual feeling, right? Like, I'm so angry. But to really get into a state of anger, you got to put yourself, think about certain things. Something has to happen. Sometimes just the presence of certain people protecting sick fucking pedophiles. Yeah, sometimes that makes you sick, just their presence and how they ignore it and how they try to distract with other bullshit and spike antagonistic, racial, religious, political bullshit in spaces where we should be talking about how we're going to help the public school systems and all these children. How are we going to use those audiences to be productive members of society, to want to enjoy life, right? Serve and protect. I mean, you don't have to become a police officer or work in the military. We have Peace Corps. People need hospitals. TVs. Yeah, people need TVs. Right, but to be able to get a decent job in this world. Right, and then if you can, and no, it's sad, they can get a decent job and they go through all this, but now they got to support their habits. And why do so many of them have drug and sick sexual addictions? It's pretty bad. I know, we've heard your stories. Mommy was this, daddy did that. No, because I know, you had a sick brother. Me too. Me too. Right, so anyways, I know, remember the Me Too movement? Get the fuck over it. So anyways, any suggestions how we can help these children without breaking the law? That'd be great, folks. Much love, health, and peace to you.